Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. This is the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show. I am Skip.
And I'm Sha'ron, the Princess of Chocolate and Sparkles. And after today and what we've gone through because of technical difficulties, I'm having my snowballs after we eat and have some relaxing time.
Oh, that's good. And you do sparkle. Look at your shirt, sparkle.
I do. I sparkle. I don't know why I'm sparkling, but I'll take it.
So anyhow,
we need it today.
We have a special treat for you today. We have our man on the streets, Mr. Matt Shea, is going to be with us. In fact, let's bring him in and say hi, and then we'll take him out until it's time for him to come on. Hey, Matt, how are you?
Just sparkling. How are you?
Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're gonna take you off the screen for a little bit, but we wanted to say hi.
You've got our mug.
So yeah, you got the mug, and look it, I got mine.
Yeah, mine's in the dishwasher. I'm sorry.
Be there or be square.
Yeah,
that's right.
Sure.
Well, I guess I'm square today. But...
So anyhow, let me change that.
Oh, you're changing something. I tell you, this it wouldn't pick up our camera, so we had to do some stuff, and that's why we are late today. So
it's almost like we're in Mercury retrograde.
I know, but we're not yet, thank goodness. That don't happen until September, I think.
So yeah, Matt, we'll be back with you in just a minute, so hang in there, okay?
Okay.
All right. We had some technical difficulties. Our computer was updating the what do you call it, Windows updates, and it kept going on and on.
I hope everybody stayed on. So
yes. So we got some people on already.
Yeah.
That was 4-Leaf Clover is with us.
She was early and we were late.
We were late.
Yeah.
Crystal's here with us, and Josie says she made it. Mo says good afternoon, and 4-Leaf says we see you. Finally,
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Dorothy made it from Minnesota.
Yay!
Yeah. JM is with us, and Yakima, and Patty's with us from Bonnie Lake.
And JM's got her mug.
That's right.
I tell you, we got some people out there with mugs, which is kind of cool because we're trying to get a mug
Saturday.
Yeah, but
and Jeannie made Jeannie.
And Josie said she's taking a break from mowing. Well, it's getting warm out there, so I'm kind of glad you did. You know, it's getting warm.
Yeah, I got to mow mine today too, but I was going to wait a little later.
Well, later, because I don't know. We'll see. Who knows after today? COVID crud here. I know, Debbie. Oh, you've got the COVID, huh?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Better be careful.
Oh, that's right. Patty's got her mug. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Debbie had started out with what we thought she had what I had for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
But I never tested positive for COVID, but I had a lot of COVID symptoms.
Yeah.
But she actually, I guess, tested for COVID.
It could be that.
Sorry.
It could be still what you had was a COVID.
It could be. It was nasty enough.
Just doesn't test.
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe I did the test wrong. Who knows?
Yeah. So Matt Shea is with us today, you guys. So hang in there. He's going to take us to another haunted place.
Yeah, and he's told me it's a really good one.
Yes.
So I'm all excited. I can't wait to see what he brought us today.
But speaking of haunted places, we have our ghost hunt posted on our website. If you want to go with us, it's going to be July 23rd. And it's a local ghost hunt. It's not very far from us. It's, I'm going to say, maybe 20 minutes from Federal Way.
It's the first one that we've done since COVID hit.
God, yeah.
It's the first one, so we'll see what happens. 3 years. Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
And we've got our UFO watching night coming up. That's on August 27th. And we call it the UFO watching / Bigfoot watching. Sasquatch, yeah.
We don't watch them. I mean, luckily we've never seen one yet, but we have heard them.
I want to. I hope maybe we will.
Well, if it's far enough away, I might.
We've definitely heard them. I can say that.
We're gonna have to bring our binoculars, our night vision binoculars, and see if we can see them out there.
Yeah. I'll be prepared this time.
Yeah.
Last time we were just there watching UFOs, and then this.
It was cool though.
The last time when we went and we had it happen.
Yeah, I think we told them last week about that.
Yes.
I remember right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Patty
Teresa says I found you.
Oh,
good.
And
1 o'clock on Tuesdays and 12 on Saturdays. Patty.
Pacific time.
Yeah, Pacific time.
And Patty says, put me on that list. Which one, Patty? The ghost hunt or the UFO watching? Or both.
Oh, yeah.
And Shireen is with us. She says, hello from Wyoming.
All right.
It's been a while. You both look great. Well, thanks.
Thanks. We've been through some things, but we're still here. Yes, we are.
We've been babysitting the kids since Sunday night.
My eyes probably
the grandkids.
Yeah. And I love them to death, but it's work.
We got a 2-year-old, a 6-year-old, and 1 month away
Yeah.
from being 10.
10 years old.
10.
Yeah, the two
But
older ones are
He's
okay.
he's the big help, the 10-year-old, but
Yeah.
the other two are still
Well,
a little handful.
I am lucky that
But
he's,
they're good
he's grandpa's
kids.
boy. So,
Yeah,
you
they're
know, I'm
good
lucky in
kids.
that
The
department.
2-year-old
I got
is.
the two big ones. He
Yeah.
takes care of the baby.
And
So-
Patty says yes,
Oh, both of them.
both of them. Okay, got you.
Okay.
I'm put you on both.
Okay. Well, you know, today's the 12th.
The
comes
12th,
up to-
yeah.
It comes up. No, yes, today's the 12th.
12th,
Yes, and
right.
it comes up to 7. So hopefully we're going to do some things that alone that will give us spirituality. I'm all right. Spiritual thinkings and ideas and seeing things in another way. But
Mhm.
it's time for you to go out and just kind of be with yourself and the nature and whatever, and tune into what's going on.
If you can handle the heat. My
Some
God,
places it's really hot.
It's
Yeah.
81 right now here in beautiful downtown Federal Way.
Well, not only that, you could, mothers will understand this, but you could go into the bathroom where you're by yourself and still have be by yourself. So it doesn't have to be outside the heat.
It's true.
Just somewhere by yourself.
That's true. So who else you got to say hi to today?
Oh my gosh. Well, Dee Dee's been on my mind lately. We've got to connect with Dee Dee.
Yes.
I don't know, but she's been on my mind. And also, I always think of Jarek, and I think of Richard, and I think of Johnny Dollar in New York, and also our friend John in Tacoma,
Mhm.
and also, oh gosh, Jeannie. She's always on though, so even though I think of her, I'm glad she's on.
Yeah.
And on to all the ones naturally that listen later, because we always get some texts later saying I was listening to you, or I'm listening to you now, and it's not the times that we're on. So I know we have a following out there that listen at later times.
Mhm.
So hello to them, and also to oh, that's funny. Niagara Falls just came into my mind. Wonder what's going on with Niagara Falls. That's kind of weird. Keep our eyes open for that one. But anyway, yeah, Patty's on, so I can say hi to her, and also to Galen, and also I wonder if Lou listens during the day. He might. So hello, Lou, if you do. But to all the ones that are listening in South Africa, gosh, all across the world, the country,
Yeah.
we have them fortunately all over now. So that's our peeps from all over the world.
It's fun being contacted from people all
It
over the
is,
place, all over
yeah.
the U.S., Canada, the Europe, the South America. I mean, the people that listen to our show
Mhm.
on the live or on the archives,
Yeah,
it's kind of cool.
it is
But
cool.
we're literally reaching people all over the world
Yeah.
with the show
So
and getting good comments
yeah,
from people.
we are. Yeah, it's fun.
So
It's fun. It takes a while. We've been at this for how long? I don't know. I mean, off of KKNW. We've been at
doing
it
this
for-
since April 16th.
Okay,
April
so
16th
yeah,
was our
so
last
it's,
show on this
so
on the
I
air.
think we're doing okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hello to everyone, and to all the ones that have transitioned. There have been a few. I hope they're up there relaxing, seeing their family, and having fun, which I'm sure they are. Oh, she's on Whidbey Island.
Patricia is on
Whidbey
Island.
Island.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet it's nice over there.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's my dream, to always live by where I can see the ocean. Well, maybe next life.
I'll get you a background here for the ocean next time.
That's about as close as I'll get to. But anyway, well, I could go out to the sound.
What else you got on your list?
Well, as always, since we do, I'm going to blame the grandkids, but since we've had the grandkids.
Oh, Nicole's on with us from Southern Cal.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
Okay.
hi, Nicole.
How are you? You seen Superman lately?
Yeah.
Say hi if you have. Because I still look at the picture and go, aw. But anyway, what'd you ask me?
Your affirmation.
Oh, I was going to say, for the ones that listen on Saturday, this is redo day. Except for a couple of things, because I've been so busy with the kids, I didn't have time to come in and set up. So anyway, but I got a new affirmation and a new stone, but we're going to have the same old jokes.
And they are?
Which ones you want?
The affirmation.
Oh, okay. This is really true. So listen to this. It is in the midst of change we often discover wings we never knew we had. I love that, and it just popped out
that's
at me
true.
today. So I thought that's my affirmation, and
All,
it's true.
all the things we go through, they are just to bring change.
Yeah, but you don't realize how well you can go through it till you have to go through it.
That's right.
So that's kind of cool.
And Nicole says, no Superman sightings in quite a long time.
Oh, well, you've got to find that boy. Find out what's going on with him.
He's probably making money.
Probably,
So tending to his
but he's still
family.
a cutie.
Yep.
Yeah. And then the stone for the day is Charolite. Sharoite.
No, Charolite.
What did I say?
Charolite.
I'm close.
Charolite.
Yes, see, they're all in
Or
the alphabet.
Charolite.
Charolite, yeah. Charoi, yeah.
Okay, and what is it?
Okay, and it's a
What do it do?
it's a powerful healing stone and also a dream stone. And it's good for dream work. It's also good for self-love, spirituality, past lives, and healing emotional fears. Helps letting go of what we no longer fit into our lives anymore, and also helps us towards our dreams.
Mhm.
That's a heck of a lot for that little stone.
And we have another Patricia with us. Says hello.
Oh, good.
Pichaki.
That's a cool name. That's as bad as Line Gang.
Pichaki or Pichaki.
Well,
But-
see, I've got some new ones on here that have never heard the jokes, so that's good because it's redo day on jokes.
So
And if we have time after Matt tells us about his wonderful haunted place he went to, we might do Skip's Corner if we have time today.
okay.
But if not, we'll do it next week.
So I'm about to introduce Matt Shea, our man on the streets, is what we call him.
Yeah.
And Matt is an author, number one, and he's written a whole slew of books. Hold up the latest
I
one.
am.
We
This
got a
is his
signed
latest
autographed
book.
copy.
Yes, we do. I know it's backwards. At least it looks backwards.
No, it's
but-
not. They see it straight.
Oh, okay. The Cabin in the Woods. It's got 4 short stories. It's a cool book.
Yes.
And it's, if you just have a little bit of time, it's not that thick. So, you can read it like when you go to bed, relax at night or whatever. And
And ours,
what?
I got to show them.
Oh, okay.
Ours
Well, I'm
is
sure.
autographed. Haha.
I'm sure if you contact Matt, he would probably, I'm just putting that out there. You may not, Matt, but if they contact you and buy it from you or something, you might autograph it. I don't
And
know.
the reason we put Matt on every second, or
It's
actually
supposed
it's
to be
the
the first,
first
yeah.
Tuesday of the month, but this month we had to move him back a week. It was our scheduling.
Yeah.
But anyhow, Matt has a weird hobby other than being an author.
Well, that makes us a weird
No,
hobby.
we are.
I guess.
Matt's got a weird hobby. He likes to go research haunted places, and being an author, you dig in and create your stories, and so he's done that.
JM got her husband Matt's books for his
I
birthday.
see that.
remember
Yes.
And I guess he loves them.
Yep.
So,
he loves
woohoo,
it. She
Matt.
says my husband loved Matt's latest book.
Kudos.
So there you go, Matt. But before I bring him on, I'm gonna do something we have never done before.
What's that?
I'm gonna play Matt a commercial for Matt.
Okay.
I think it's 15 now.
I don't know. 19? I don't know.
All right, that's for Matt as the author. Now, here is Matt, the
Our good
man on
friend.
the street and a good friend of ours.
Yep.
I got to change my cameras here so we're
Oh,
both
there you
seen.
go.
There we go. Matt, hello and welcome again to our show. Uh-oh, his video
Uh-oh.
froze up, or ours froze up, one of the two.
No, we are actually moving.
Well, that's because we're on camera.
Oh.
I hope we're being
Oh, I
seen.
hope we're not froze.
I hope we're not
Oh,
froze.
I tell you, this has been a...
Okay.
There's Matt.
Oh, there he is.
What I'd like to point out is you get the full effect of the books when you're enjoying one of your favorite beverages in one of these.
That's
is how it's
Matt.
done.
That's a good add-on.
It's like
Thank
the
you very much.
3D glasses in the old 1950 movies.
Oh, yeah.
When you include this, now everything happens. And yes, you got to fight the women off with a stick with
Well,
one
there
of
you
these.
go. There you go.
Okay. Everybody knows our buddy Richard on the Psychic Spectrum show, and he's living north of me for a while. And so he and I took off one day. We were
Okay.
in Linden, Washington. We were at the Rusty Wagon, which is a fantastic place, old-time food. Their number is 360-354-5236. And of course, they have an address 6937 Hannigan Road, Linden, Washington, 98264. They got a salad bar. It's a fun, comical, down to earth, Wild West setting. It is fun there. And all of the customers refer to one another by their first name. It's that type of community. Mm-hmm. So Richard and I are having breakfast, and as I do, I ask if they ever had any spiritual things happen, hauntings. They said, well, you would really want to go to our sister restaurant, which is also in Linden. It is 6 minutes away, 3.8 miles to be exact. And this is what we're featuring today. This is called Rustler's Front Street Grill. They are located 405 Front Street, Linden, Washington, 98264. They have a phone number, of course, 360-354-2174. And I'm going to do my very best to pronounce this name. The family that owns the two restaurants, Seutzs, Suet's family, is that close enough? We'll go with that one.
I would have said the same thing, yes.
They have got two fantastic step into the Wild West era. And this is the type of plates that the Flintstones would have, the truckers would go to. A lot of times when food is served, the big plates cannot be seen because of the bigger portions. And trust me, you'd have to go there. Burgers, omelets, breakfast, they've got it all. It is a fun place. And so when Richard and I stepped in there, because we've been there twice, I had to ask that Matt psychic spectrum question, is this place haunted? And of the 6 people I spoke to, I am 6 for 6. They all had their way of saying yes, and here come the stories. Now, first of all, on the outside, it says Blondin Brothers, 1909. I'm aware this is an old building. Maybe it was built in 1909, and the Blondin Brothers were the first business. For years, it was known as Dutch Mothers before it became Rustler's Front Street Grill a couple years ago. They said that the previous owners said, because one gal had worked there about 30 years in that building.
Wow.
That upstairs was haunted, but so was the basement, but so was the dining room area. We're 3 for 3 there. And often upstairs, when you make your way downstairs, something turned the lights off or turned them on, but it's not a short. It's not the building, something. There was a cook there who walked out his first day because he was forewarned about the hauntings and there were knockings on the counter. So he's there with others and they're watching this knocking taking place right in front of them. What is that? Who is that? He left promptly. They have their share of refrigerators, doors that open, cupboards that open by themselves, glasses that slide. Yes, it's an old building. Maybe things aren't perfectly even, but it happens off and on through the years, regardless of what business was running it. And then downstairs is supposed to be the granddaddy of it. I went down there all by myself, took pictures. I sent you some. Weren't those pictures kind of eerie?
Oh, I haven't seen them.
I haven't either.
Okay, I had sent them to you recently. But among other things, they have the hallways that give that sensation. There's an old upright piano. I'm going to say it's probably close to 100 years old, probably. It's been known to play by itself. It has been known to make sounds and keys hit when nobody was downstairs. And again, the sound system has been known to shut itself off, turn itself on. They say that it is believed that it is the ghost of a woman. And this is going back through the past several establishments that had their enterprises there. And so we're going to credit this haunting being a woman, or at least she's the main feature or one of them. But there is such going ons there. And of course, the shadows, hearing noises, knockings, hearing quote unquote sounds. Now, Richard is more in tune with the present than I am. When we went there a few days ago, it was his turn. He got the short straw. He went downstairs by himself. Richard is very articulate. He's been on ghost hunts with us. I like how he perceives things, how he expresses himself. He said that he felt that he was entering a forum where such spirits dwelled. And he said immediately he felt a 10-degree drop in this one area.
Mhm.
He also felt it kind of cold up on his shoulders. And then he spoke out to identify himself, get permission. And he said there was a peaceful acceptance about it. He didn't feel that he was being haunted per se. He felt he was in the area where they dwell and the vibes were there and he was approved of, accepted.
He was experiencing it and just like he was part of it.
Yeah.
That's
That's
cool.
it exactly, yes. And Richard, of all people, we know that guy.
Yes,
And
he's
Yeah.
very down to earth,
Yes.
very real.
Yeah, he is.
now, that very sidewalk out front, the people that work there say that people in the hotel down the street, meaning a couple doors down, they looked upstairs and they saw a little girl waving, and there was no such little girl in the building. And so you get stories like that here and there. One of the servers rattled off 2 houses, private addresses that are clearly haunted. Whenever you go to a town, there's going to be a handful of stories.
Sure.
Linden has them. But the restaurant, the Russell's Front Street Grill, is a fun place. They are priced very well. The locals go there. You're kind of fortunate if you go to either that place or the Rusty Wagon and get seated right away. But half the fun is waiting at these places, just taking it all in, what they've done with it, and having the meal of your life waiting for you. So this family is 2 for 2. The servers are great, and they have the time of day. They'll talk to you about things.
Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome.
That is cool.
And what's the name of it again?
Well, there are 2 of them, and the initial one we went to was the Rusty Wagon Old Time Food, and they didn't claim to be haunted. Since they're the same owners, they sent us to the one just north of them, and that was Rustler's Front Street Grill, Linden,
Rustler.
Washington.
Okay.
Cool.
They're both are fabulous places.
Yeah. Did you find the pictures that Matt sent us?
We have not received them. I've looked on the email. I looked on the text.
Skip, I've sent them to you. I sent you a couple pictures of it on yours.
Okay. Was it by text?
Yes, it was.
Okay, maybe that's why.
Leave it to Skip. He never finds nothing.
Oh, there they
Oh,
are.
well, what do you know? Let's look.
Look at that.
Here, you take a look. Ooh, look at that. Holy cow, you guys. You got to visit this place.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
they say that downstairs things have moved on their own or things have been moved. And when you're dealing with a skeleton crew at night, it's a quick process of elimination who's doing it. Also, they have an old-time safe on the main level, and it's a circular safe on a dolly. I've never seen such a thing. It's got to go back way beyond 100 years. They don't know how to open it. It'd be wonderful if we could get a safe cracker to open it. Maybe something will be found in there. Maybe messages, maybe something else.
Yeah, it could be hundreds of thousands of dollars of gold.
I saw it first.
That's cool. Tell me.
I kind of wish we could get these on there, but there's no way. I don't think.
No.
But these are really cool.
Tell
Look
me,
at that one.
Tell me once again. Ooh, that's hot. Look at that light.
I know.
Light beam.
Well, it's coming from there, I think.
Yeah,
I think.
that is cool. You know, it's all that one almost looks like there's an orb that was running away.
Yeah,
As
it's weird.
Matt was there.
Yeah.
They say the lights do not have motion detectors, and on their own, they've been known to go off or to come on. But that's upstairs. That's the building. And again, cups move. Glasses have been known to move. These reports are too common. They always give it the benefit of the doubt, but there's certainly a lot of witnesses through the years.
You think you
Wow.
could hold that one up and people could see it? I mean,
Well,
that one's kind of cool.
Let me try it just to say looks like, to me, it looks like an orb that was moving. That doesn't, there, see that?
Yeah.
That
Yes, I
doesn't-
recall that. Now, I think that bottom streak is a door jamb behind me that's open.
Oh, you think
Oh.
so?
I
How
think
come
so
Bud
because
Light-
there's more than one hallway down there. But that's a good picture. And
Oh,
when I
yeah.
showed that picture to one of my friends who worked at a casino, I just showed it. Ooh, that looks like it's haunted. Well, that's what I wanted to hear.
I
Yeah.
like that. What's
Yeah.
the red light up there? Is that an actual red light?
I think that is a sensor for fire.
Oh,
Okay.
I think it
I
is
was
that,
wondering,
yes.
sometimes exit things are red, and I was wondering if that was.
and there's the player piano.
Yeah, there's the.
Yes.
Does it ever play by itself?
been-
Yeah, you said it does.
Yes, we have been in there a few times talking to a few different shifts, and more than one person spoke up about that piano. And one of the help, her mom works there at night, and her mom talked about things moving, the lights, the sound system operating itself, that stuff. And that piano, something out there seems to be drawn to it.
So if there's more activity at night, is it late at night when you can still go in there?
They
or is it
said
after
they
the
said
day?
towards clothing. And they're open 7 days a week, and they're usually closed right around 7 a.m. at night.
7 a.m.
Excuse
At
me,
night?
7 p.m. at night.
7
They
p.m.
open anywhere between 6 and 7 in the morning. Their hours fluctuate a little
Oh.
bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Wow.
to make sure you would get in, if you went at 7 a.m., you'd be sure to get in. Because
Yes,
they may not be open at 6. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
but 7 days a week. And again, the whole town knows that place. People are friendly. They all know one another, repeat customers. Everybody knew everybody's first name. We were the new ones in there.
You know what I'm going to do?
That is cool.
I'm going to get a little more techie here with our show.
Techie or
techie with our show with Matt.
Already
and
techie.
Next time you send me the pictures again next time, and I'll email them to me though, and then I can put them on the computer and I can share them with our listeners. They can see them full screen.
Oh, there you go. And the next time you do something like that, text me that you did it, because with his short-term memory, he doesn't remember to look.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
But Matt, you talked about the cook that was hired or the chef hired and quit the same day because he walked out because of hunting. This is the picture of the kitchen. Let me see if I can get that up there.
Well, actually, that is not the kitchen. That is downstairs. That is downstairs. See, the place is laced with antiques.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, they recently refurbished it, but at one time those were all running. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That place is, and this is all at Rustler's.
Yeah, at Rustler's, yes, off of Front Street in Linden. Just a classy place, because Linden, it's a beautiful boardwalk, and they have their share of outdoor cafes. You can sit at a table with the umbrella. And do they ever do justice to the Wild West days?
Oh, we got to. I keep saying we got to go. Skip never takes me anywhere.
All right. Right. Okay, Rustler's. We're going to go to Rustler's.
And we ought to make it a day trip because they close at 7 at night, right?
Oh yeah, we'll have to get up there.
We'll have to
at
get there
least
for
right
lunch.
around lunch.
Yeah, lunchtime.
And they have fabulous shops on both sides of the street, antique shops. A lot of Dutch influence there. A lot of fun.
Good.
But they're open. They'll meet you halfway and share some stories.
Okay.
Why is there a lot of Dutch influence? Was there a migration of Dutch people or something?
Yes.
Oh.
That's what Linden, Washington spawns from. They uphold a tradition, and it's just marvelous. Beautiful town. Just beautiful.
It is. I remember going up there a couple of times when we went to Blaine. It is a nice little town.
When I got back from the service, I worked for a company, and they needed me to move to Bellingham. And we explored Bellingham.
I didn't know you then.
Jerry, my roommate, him and I, we got in my car and we explored a lot. Mount Baker, Linden, and Birch Bay, all those things. But Linden, to me, was a cooler town than Bellingham because it had all this history. It was still a small town. You know, smaller than Bellingham, but it was kind of a cool place to run around and do stuff.
Yeah, but you didn't know about Bellingham at that time, the Leo Hotel and all that we
Oh,
still got to
yeah.
go up and do.
Yeah.
You know, since this thing is portable, this what do you call that thing?
Our mixer.
A mixer's portable. We could actually do a show by going up there and having lunch, and then we could put it on. The guys could see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
All
we could do a show up there on a Saturday. Maybe when we do our ghost hunt with us, we can talk to the management and we can see if we can arrange a Saturday show from there.
And Matt could be there, and
The downstairs has 2 independent banquet rooms with the hallways, the piano, the old wood stove, a lot of things there and a lot of stories. And everybody keeps saying, well, downstairs is where we really get the most activity. But it's a fun place, and expect to take some food home. It's one of those places.
Oh, that's cool. All right.
My mind is working.
Rustlers, we're going there. Rustlers,
my mind is working.
Debbie says, I love Linden. It's Dutch heritage.
Yeah.
So that's cool. JM said, wowzer, when I'm showing the picture, and she says, neat pictures. So
now, see, if we could plan something where, JM and them could have time to come over, they could be part of it, because it's just across the mountains.
Yeah.
Of course, now winter's coming on.
Well, that's cool. Matt, thank you again for another cool place.
Tell you, you're right, Matt. It is a cool one that you brought us, and we're going to have to just sit down, make dates, and find out when Matt's available and we're available, and go do this.
Yeah,
because we said that last month and we didn't do it.
I'm so lucky because Richard is in my neck of the woods.
Yes,
all the time we just take off here, there, or catch hearsay someplace that claims to have activity and make a dinner out of it, a lunch. So we're going to get a miss out there finding these places.
I mean, it's really it's fun when you have somebody to go with.
I want to put you on the spot if I can. When's your next book coming out?
Well, my next book, I'm going to say that within 3 months, it's going to be complete. And before the holidays, we'll be holding it.
Cool.
But it's going to be a different publisher. And the reason why is I'm getting a little Twilight Zone, a little Psychic Spectrum. And this has to do with a haunting at a casino, because I go to casinos periodically. I drink iced tea. I tip. I don't play those little slot things anymore. But I've been to 2 of them where they say, do you know that we're haunted? And they talk to me about it because they know I do radio shows. The Angel of the Wind has a ghost by the name of Rose that the old timers talk about. And then up at Swinomish, they say that they hear a cluster of women talking in rooms that are completely empty. And so there's stuff going on out there.
Now, you know, Angel of the Winds is it's a Native American, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they all are, but but to have Rose be the ghost, that's kind of funny. Unless she was.
That's what they named her.
It was a security guard at another casino that came up and said, go to the Angel. I used to work there. Her name is Rose. And then I talked to an old timer and, you know about Rose, do you? You know, that type of thing.
Oh,
all right. People aren't so in tune, but the older ones. Yes.
We ought to go up there and say, Rose, help us out on this bank of.
Yeah. And don't forget their strawberry shortcake.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Strawberry shortcake. We always go for that.
All right. Well, listen.
The best dollar you'll ever spend.
we got to cut it off here. But one more time, this is Matt Shea, and MattSheaBooks.net is his books, and you can also find him on Amazon.
And he is our man on the street. Yes, he is. And there's his newest book or the latest book. Get it and read it, people. You're gonna love it.
Matt, thank you.
Go to Amazon or just regular, book places and
But anyhow, thank you. We appreciate you doing this and giving us some more places to go to and look forward to that are haunted in Washington.
Thank you, Psychic Spectrum.
We're going to get a hold of you, Matt. I promise. My mind is working.
All right, Matt, take care. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks a lot. Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. That was cool.
Yeah.
That's a good place.
And it's not that far away, really. It's just a nice drive.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So I also want to say that Aura, where is it? I got to go up a little bit. There it is.
There it is.
Aura said, I lost. Oh, there it is. Hello. Hope you guys are doing great. Yes, we are. Thank you.
Much better than we have been. May was not a good month.
Yeah, and
but we're much better.
Then I put out that we're having some technical difficulties today.
Yeah.
Even
Well, we are.
even our speakers, we're not hearing the show in our speakers.
Yeah.
But it's working out weird. But probably has to do with the updates. I have to go back
Debbie,
and reset
well, I was
some
going to
things.
say maybe Debbie could tell us what the planets are doing, but I mean, my gosh,
They're just
I think there's something wrong today.
Mo says, thanks, Matt. Always fun to
yeah.
listen to.
Yeah,
So-
and she's listening during work actually, so
Mo
that's
is?
kind of cool. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So let me. Gosh, I don't know. No, we're not
Let's
going to
do
do that.
jokes. Let's do jokes.
Let me see if I can play this.
Yeah, considering how the day's gone, there's no guarantee here, folks. I couldn't believe this computer has just got a mind of its own lately.
Today's the day.
Man,
I'm going to play this intro for Sha'ron's
It's
Joke of the
time
Week.
for
Yeah, you hear that?
Sha'ron's Joke of the Week.
I don't think we do.
It's time.
Bummer.
Okay, we don't hear it, so
Okay,
we're forgetting
we'll
the music
figure
and
that
all
out
that
too,
good stuff.
because it worked last week.
Yeah. Oh, Mo says, yeah, she heard it.
Good. Okay.
Okay, good. So, okay,
Okay.
wait. If that's the case, then this is your,
Well, you already played it.
but this is the background for you. This take.
When I look at go back and look at the catalog and stuff, our archives, and I see the pictures of us up there. It was ridiculous.
I know.
But I have the kind of face. I've always had the kind of face that people go, "What are you mad about?" I'm not mad. I'm just thinking. So, when I look like I'm just ready to
She's thinking.
beat someone up, no, it's just me. I mean,
Yeah.
I've had that my whole life. But I look at the pictures and I go, "My God." But what the heck? Anyway, last night we were having a glass of wine. Steve had taken me out. We were having a glass of wine, and the waiter asked me to see my ID, and I thought, "Oh," I said, "Do you really think I'm that young looking?" And he says, "No, I just want to know if you're old enough for the senior citizens discount." Kind of burst in my bubble. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Bursted?
Bursted
It
in my
bursted
bubble.
the bubble.
I said, my bubble.
Was that a joke?
It was a joke.
Uh-huh.
What? The bursting the bubble? No.
Mo says, yeah, people tell me that too. All right.
Well, the women will get this one. This is a summer thing. It's an FYI. I mean, I try to help us all out as much as we can. And I want you to know that we now are at the age. Oh no, wrong one. Sorry. We are, but we are. We are still at the age.
Hold it. Wait a minute.
Oh
Okay.
shoot. Let's start
Start that one over.
Okay. So this is an FYI for the women, okay? And they
Uh-huh.
will totally get it, and they're going to understand where I'm coming from. But if you're outside and you can feel the wind blowing through your hair, it's definitely time to shave your legs. Think about that. All right.
Uh-huh.
You know, at the age of 65, my grandmother started walking 5 miles a day.
No.
5 miles a day, and she's 92 now. We have no idea where she is.
I knew that was
I
coming.
love that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And is that it?
We all hope so, huh? Yeah, it is. That's it.
All right. We're done.
Oh
with
my Lord.
That music.
Yeah, I don't like that music. I don't like that. Let's not do that one again.
Yeah, let's not.
No.
Let's not.
Let's not do any of the stuff today. It's been a weird day.
It is. Our computer keeps wigging out. I know it's working okay for you guys on your end. It's just weird here.
Didn't they say we had some kind of a sun flare or something
Yeah.
either this week or last
But
week? I mean,
Debbie answered your question.
Oh,
She
what'd
said
she
it's
say?
a full super moon,
oh,
and it's called a buck moon. B-U-C-K, buck moon.
well, it's bucking us around.
And
I'll
it's
tell you
21 degrees of Capricorn tomorrow, directly on her sun. That's
that.
gonna hurt.
Oh.
That's gonna hurt if it hits your sun. But anyhow,
Well, a Capricorn. Our baby's a Capricorn.
our 2-year-old
Yeah,
grandson.
Jensen's a Capricorn. Yeah, and all the kids have been super sensitive this weekend.
Yeah, full moon.
So it's the full moon then. Okay.
super
Well, thank you for
moon.
that. I needed to know why these things are messing up.
I need a button on here that can make an echo like super moon. So anyhow,
Oh, shoot.
but yeah, it's a weird week. It's a weird time. It's summer. It's fun's gonna
You're
be.
making me dizzy. Would you quit doing
It's
that?
okay. I'm working on it.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm setting things up here for.
I did do that joke last Saturday. It's redo day because we've had the grandkids since what, Saturday night?
Sunday night.
Sunday night.
Yeah.
And when we do that, there's no going into the office and doing stuff. It's just you got to keep your mind on what you're doing.
Yeah. They want to be busy.
Yeah.
So they are.
And it's always around you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what?
Anyway, so do we have time for Skip's Corner? We do.
We do, but you want to take a few questions if people want? Oh, Julie's with us from the UK. Hi, Julie.
Okay.
How are you?
I think before we forget, you ought to do one more commercial.
Another commercial.
Another commercial.
I want to
get those out of the way, and then we can do questions and Skip's Corner.
I'm going to do Matt's commercial because they didn't hear it the first time.
Okay.
So let's play Matt's commercial.
Developing author who has written over 14 books and has many more in the works. He's greatly inspired by the writings of Andy Griffith, and Matt's books focus on the common folk that small towns are made of. Matt's newest book, The Meadowdale Community Project, is about how often precious items given as gifts are sometimes disregarded and pushed to the wayside, just like the needy people of our society. If you're a person who likes to read books in print, on your Kindle or tablet, or you're one who prefers audiobooks, then mattshaybooks.net is for you. Matt has a fun website that is free, family-friendly audiobooks with some free stories and interviews thrown in. Check out Matt's website, download your free books, and see all of his books at mattshaybooks.net. While you're there, shoot him an email. He promises to write you back. That's mattshaybooks.net. Matt, M-A-T-T, Shay, S-H-E-A, books.net. Matt Shay is a local developing author who has written over 14 books.
There. Okay, so now it's this one we should play. Where is it?
It's time to play.
Time for
Corner. Here's your host, Skip Lightgame.
Sprinkle
Play Skip's Corner.
Corner. All right. Okay. Got that. We're all set. I'm gonna play Skip's Corner. We don't get to do this very often, but we do it.
Okay.
Thanks, Jam. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks for the feedback.
Julie, thanks for coming from the UK.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's a good evening over there, but I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, we do have people over there.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
Have come, yeah.
It's kind of cool. We're getting all over the world.
And Julie, if you get to see Tom Jones, tell him he needs to call the Psychic Spectrum radio show and say hello to Sha'ron. She's dying for it. But we're gonna go see him in October down in Los Angeles.
Yeah, but I doubt if I'll talk to him.
No.
I'll probably see him he'll be like this big.
Yeah. So anyhow, this is where I play some trivia and ask Sha'ron questions and see if I can stump her.
And that's why I take my glasses off, because I can't read without my glasses.
Yeah, I don't want her to read the screen.
I'm blind as a bat without my glasses.
And you guys at home, and you guys can answer too.
Unless it's up close.
Yeah, you can answer too. So here we go with the first one. True or false? People used to eat arsenic.
True.
Oh, you act like that was just like right off the tip of your tongue. True.
Mm-hmm.
You guys out there, what do you think? True or false? Type it in.
I think it's true.
Patricia says next Wednesday. Oh, so that's part of her question. We'll get to that in a minute.
Oh.
It is true. People did once eat arsenic to improve their skin. You believe that?
Yeah, it made them very shallow looking.
Yeah.
Shallow looking.
Yeah. Okay, who was the first person to be processed through what's it called? Ellis Island with the Statue of Liberty.
The first person?
Well, I'm gonna give you multiple choice here.
Okay.
Julie got it. She said true. See,
Yay!
all the way over there in the UK, she answered this the first person to answer it on the air. Okay, it was a 15-year-old girl, a 6-month-old baby, or a 90-year-old man.
Oh wow. I'm gonna say a 6-month-old baby.
JM got that last one right. She said true.
Uh-huh.
You say 6-month-old baby?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was, nobody's typing an answer there, so I'm just going to answer it. It was a 15-year-old girl from Ireland.
No, that was my second guess.
Yeah, her name was Annie Moore. She disembarked on its opening day. She traveled with her 2 younger brothers on the SS Nevada. Queenstown, Ireland, is where they were
15 years old.
Yep.
That's
okay.
Scary.
Don't look at the screen.
I can't read it. It's a blur.
Okay. Japan has one vending machine for every 200 people. True or false?
You mean like
Vending machine.
like candy bars,
Yeah,
lunch, that kind of thing?
one machine for every 200 people.
Probably. I'll say yes.
JM said the last. Patty said the last one, and JM both said 90, and
JM said
15.
what? I can't read.
Mo and Patty said 90. JM said 15-year-old girl.
Good going,
And
JM.
Four Leaf says this one's false. Debbie says true. What did you say?
I said true.
It's not true. It's false.
Well, Debbie, we both think
Japan
alike.
has one vending machine for every 40 people.
Wow. Well, that's still a lot.
That's a lot more than we've got.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, that's still a lot.
Okay, here's a good one. Since we're on the air and use a microphone.
I'm trying.
This is a weird one. True or false? Let's see, how can I say this? Professional athletes used to perform in vaudeville during the off season. True or false?
Well, I suppose I would think the circus myself, the strong man and trapeze artists and stuff, but
Why would you think
vaudeville?
that's an athlete?
Yeah, I think they might have. They might have.
All right.
I'll say yes.
All right. It is true. They used to, before today's big league salaries, professional baseball and football players often had to take on jobs during the off season, and a lot of them got name recognition was an advantage, and they did vaudeville circuits. So
Try to say that again.
blah, blah, blah. So, okay, one more. You ready?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
As prudish as American TV used to be,
It still is in a way. Not much, but it is.
No, I don't like that question.
Okay, we're not going to do that.
It's not. Never mind.
Okay. Turning the page.
There's a fungus that creates zombies in a brain. True or false?
Wait a minute. You mean it like makes dead cells in the brain?
It turns people into zombies.
What?
Yeah.
There's a virus?
A virus? No, it's a fungus.
Oh, a fungus.
That can infect a brain.
To make it you be a zombie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy enough. It's probably true.
No, JM says it's true, and Four Leaf says it's true, and it is true. But it doesn't do it in people yet. Okay, but here's the deal.
Well, where does it do it in?
It infects ants, central nervous systems. Once it's been in an insect's body for 9 days, it has complete control over the host movement.
No kidding.
But there's
zombie ants?
But they're studying to see if it can jump to a human.
Oh, you bet it probably can.
I'm sure it
you
would.
Know, what other terrible thing is out there? A zombie ant.
Julie says so crazy it's probably true, and
Yeah?
JM says true. Yeah, it really is. But
so what do zombie ants do?
The fungus controls their movements.
Do they eat flesh or something?
I don't know. It just controls their movements.
Well, there's your next horror
So
movie.
they walk like
zombie ants.
They walk like a zombie. So
Oh.
anyhow,
Oh.
I don't.
What do you want to bet? A movie's going to come out with that. Zombie
Probably,
ants.
yeah. Zombie ants.
Only it will transfer to humans.
It could.
Because the ants will eat the flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, back to questions. So let me do this first. I need to put this
Oh my gosh, zombie
up
ants.
on the screen.
That's a new one.
There we go. Patricia had a question. There it is.
Hey, I'm sorry, but can you just see the zombie ants like Bernie, going around?
All right, Patricia's question. She says, I'm going to Newport, Oregon for my son's wedding. Do you see safe travels for me? She's going next Wednesday. So I'm going to say that, let's see, Newport, Oregon. Yeah,
I
easy
think so.
breezy, just like cruising down the freeway and everything's fine. I don't see any problems with it.
But I would check.
Patricia?
I would check everything before she leaves,
Sure.
especially the oil and the water. For
Oil
some
and the
reason.
water
Yeah,
in the
the
car.
water was more important than the oil, but for some reason, check the water.
But yeah, going to Newport, Oregon is a breeze for you. It's going to be fine. And the wedding's going to go off without a hitch. It's going to be smooth. The only thing is, I think your son's going to forget something, and whatever it is, so you might want to just double check with him and make sure he's got everything lined up, or he's got everything he needs, or he takes it with him during the ceremony and to the, what do you call it, the reception afterwards. He's just going to forget something, and it's a minor thing, but it's something he's going to go, man, I wish I wouldn't have forgot that. So just bug him out.
Tell him to take a moment and just recheck himself.
Yeah, he'll be good, but you're going to enjoy it. It's going to be fine. You know, I also want to tell people that all of our events are online. So go to the website at psychicspectrum.com. Let me get that picture off of there. I forgot to take that off.
What picture?
That one. There. I forgot to take that off. But anyhow, go to our website. All of our events are listed there. We do 17, now it's actually 18 events a month, and sometimes more, but they're all free. I mean, they're all free, but they're the one that's not free and the one that's not online is our Talking to the Other Side that we do on the second Saturday of every month. And is it the first Saturday?
Saturday. No, it's first Saturday.
First Saturday of every month.
Second
We got
Saturday.
so many dates of stuff. I'm so confused of what we do.
The first Saturday is Talking the Other Side. The second Saturday is our monthly dinner that we go on
There we go.
Saturday night.
Our schedule is so full, you guys. If it's not written in front of us when we're thinking about it, we get
That's
it
right.
wrong, or we got to look it up.
Yeah.
But anyhow,
We
there
double
it is.
check. Yeah.
So join us on Wednesday nights. It's
a fun night. It's
that's
only
just-
for a couple hours.
Yeah, it's a
2.5
couple hours. It's online. You
Yeah.
get a free psychometry reading, and it's
You
fun.
learn something because we have a speaker. Sometimes it's us, sometimes it's somebody else.
Yeah.
And you get a free psychometry reading, which if you're online, I will take a picture of and send it to you.
Patricia says, thank you so much for
You're
answering our
welcome.
question. You're welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, Nicole.
Nicole, she has a question here. It says, I would like to know if you can pick up on anything about an entertainment industry project. I'm waiting to hear back on. I couldn't see the whole thing.
I'm waiting.
I think that you need to bug these people, or could become a little bit of a pest. Call often, email, talk to, whatever. And even if they seem to get a little bit pushback from it, or ticked off, it's best to be in their keep yourself in their mind, so that it's like name familiarity. The squeaky wheel gets the grease type thing. And I think what you'll see is that it just makes people move quicker. So
Yeah, but at the same time, I kind of think that there's something that's holding it up. It's either a money problem or something that they're still working on to work it out.
yeah,
There's some glitch. I don't give up on it by any means, and like Skip said, just keep bugging them.
yeah. I really think that you need to be more of a squeaky wheel. And I want to ask her, is that a picture of her brother
Oh,
that's on there with her? It's a good picture. But anyhow, so yeah, it's just be more forward with things. Okay. So I can't read that.
202.
Oh,
Just so
okay.
you know,
All right.
his grandkids are coming back.
Yep, I know. So the thing here, you guys, is I thank you for the questions, and this is working out really good because we didn't have a lot of questions today.
Yeah, and and thank you for tolerating the technical difficulties.
Yeah, sorry we were a few minutes
I'm glad
late.
you all stayed on and waited for us to appear.
Yeah.
Because we were like, what, almost 10 minutes late with the video
Yes, we were.
crap. So
We were.
yeah.
So, Julie has a question.
Oh, okay.
Over there in UK.
Okay.
Wondered if you have any thing general for me, please, if I may. I'm struggling
A tad.
a tad.
Mhm. So struggling what? In your profession, your personal life, financial, what? I mean,
Enough credit.
oh, we're back.
And I think that you're not getting enough credit because the person takes you for granted. And I think you need to you need to get that straightened out first, because that's affecting everything else, and everything else is affected by your state of mind or how you're interacting with things. And I think you've done a little bit of withdrawing on some things. And so what do you pick up?
Well, it feels to me like she's agreed to be number 2, and she needs to be number 1 in his life and her life.
Yeah.
And it's not okay to be put on hold.
Yeah. And if there's somebody that she said yes. If it's somebody that you're either married to or a serious relationship,
then you need to talk.
Yeah, you
say,
need
hey,
to sit down and talk.
This is not the way it started out, and it needs to go back to the way it was started out.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's not like, oh, if I have time for me, okay, it's all right. No, it's not. No, you got to make time for me.
Yeah.
So.
And there's another thing, Julie, is that you would do really good, and this sounds dumb, but you would do really good to start potting plants, pick them up in your yard, whatever you do, but get hands into some dirt.
Use the ground.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So that would help a lot.
And I am worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Let it make you feel different.
So.
Because nobody else like you, and they're just as important.
Yep. So I hate to say it to you guys,
and that's Mama talking.
It's time for us to go, but one more comment.
Okay.
Joseph says, do you have any psychic hit on where my daughter might find work? Ooh, Josie, let's see.
I saw something like in the medical field. So, okay.
All my vegetables and flowers.
Yeah.
Good.
So that's the time when really you should tune yourself and find out exactly. Give yourself permission to tell yourself what you want and need out of this whole thing.
Yeah. Josie.
See, it's a long time. It's a spiritual moment.
Yeah. Josie, your daughter, I kind of agree. There's something about like a sterile setting, like a doctor's office, a clinic.
I keep hearing nurse.
A hospital.
I don't know what nurse means, but nurse.
Yeah, but
something about a nurse.
Even if she wants to